Alright, how's it going, lads? As you all know, the patch came out for The Last of Us recently, 1.03. It fixed some issues and bugs here and there, but the main thing is they added in a new game mode, Interrogation. So, what is this new Interrogation, you ask? It's a new game mode where you must interrogate your opponents to get information on where their safe box is full of their supplies and ammo. That is the goal. Steal their supplies. So before you find their safe box, no, before you steal their supplies, you have to find the safe box which they're in. So in order to do that, you have to interrogate your opponents by basically executing them. Like, it's a special execution where, like, you shrug them and all that, and then once they give you the information, you smash their head off the ground. Very cool. It's very different to the executions we have now. So this was my first game back in 2 months. So I'm going to be very rusty. I don't know the controls anymore. But very smart on Naughty Dog's part to include game modes in their patches, because it keeps the game fresh and it keeps me coming back. This is my first game back in 2 months, and I really enjoyed playing the game again, the multiplayer. So, as I said, very rusty, forgive me. I didn't have a fucking clue what was going on. But let's continue on then. So, Interrogation is very team based. I mean, like, if yous aren't using teamwork, you're gonna get screwed. Like, me and my friends, we completely dominated Supply Raid and Survivor game modes. Like, we'd play a session of those two game modes, either of those game modes, and we would win 95% of our games. I'm not lying. I'm not being cocky, I'm not boasting or anything, but that was the honest to God truth. And we used a lot of teamwork in that. But this game mode includes lots and lots of teamwork. To be quite honest, we kind of struggled because I didn't have a mic. I couldn't, I knew that these people were on this side of the map, but I couldn't tell them because I didn't have a mic. I lost my mic, so, we found it very hard because of the fact I didn't have a mic, so I couldn't communicate. But if I find my mic, or if I buy a new one, I'm sure next time we play Interrogation, we will have it on lockdown, and we'd be doing great at it. So you're probably asking, is it a good game mode? Is it fun? Yes, it is. It's just very team based. Don't play it alone, or else you will get anally raped without any condoms or lube. I swear to you at that. You have to have your teammates watching your back as you interrogate them, because if a opponent interrupts you and shoots you or melees you, the person you were interrogating dies anyways, but you do not get the interrogation complete, and you do not get the points for the execution. So it's kind of complicated. It was very complicated when I first played it, but I got the gist of it. Naughty Dog's video on the new patch explains it very well, and that's the only reason I actually knew what I was doing. But I can see how it can be very confusing for people. So if you want, I can link the Naughty Dog video in the description below. So, I mean, it's very, it's very at some point in the match, 99% of the time, I'm gonna say, both teams will have all information, and they will both have to get their other teams safe open. So you have to, then it gets really complicated then, because you have to defend and try and get there safe at the same time, and it leads for some very fun and interesting gameplay. However, once again, because I have no mic, it was very hard to talk to my mates and say who's defending and who's actually attacking and going for the safe. Usually I went for the safe, but I found some matches I'd be defending it by myself, because I just noticed that my friends are going to attack it, so I'm not going to leave my safe defenseless. I'm going to sit here and defend. And what a lot of people are doing is just leaving the spiked bombs on the bomb. That does work, but once again, you have those, you're gonna have people with silencers, and they are going to secretly take out those bombs, and you're not gonna notice, and they can easily just still get the safe open. So it's always wise to have people defending. Now I'd recommend this kind of formation, you could call it. One person actually at the bomb, or not the bomb, the safe, defending it. Then I would have one people kind of controlling the middle of the map. One person in the middle, so like if I die or I'm struggling, I can call on my teammate in the middle of the map to come and help me. Like the fella in the middle of the map will provide support for the two people actually up in the front lines trying to get the safe open. So that is the way I recommend you play it. It's probably the best way to play it. So listen to Liam. But it's, what else is there to say? It's keeping the multiplayer fresh. It was a brilliant idea. Instead of making us pay for some sort of DLC, which I'm actually gonna now that I've talked about Interrogation, I'm actually gonna talk about the DLC, the single player DLC that they've said that they're gonna make. Now, I personally thought this DLC would come out in August. Perfect timing. 2 months before the PlayStation 4, 2 months after the game came out. Perfect timing, but it's at the end of August. As I'm talking right now, today's the last day of August, so it's going on September, so you're even a bit late. It's oh no, wait, I was wrong. 3 months. If they were to release it in August, it would be 3 months till PlayStation 4. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. No. I'd still think August would probably be the best time to bring it out, but September works too. God, I'm getting my months wrong. I should go back to primary school. But still, Okay, I got interrupted. So as I was saying, where was I? Oh yeah, September. Perfect day as well. Still think August would have been better, considering, people would still not be in school, so they still have more time to play it, but I suppose it is an 18s game. They probably expect 18s only to play that game. But let's be honest, realistically, age rating, people really don't stick by it. I can walk into bloody GameStop. I'm 16 years old. I can walk into GameStop and probably walk out with Grand Theft Auto 5. No one really gives a shit about the age rating, the PG rating anymore. So, But that's all I really have to talk about, As in terms of what the single player DLC is going to be, I highly doubt it will be about Joel and Ellie. I'd say it'd be about Bill and his friend. I can't remember his name. It's been so long since I've actually played the campaign of The Last of Us, but so that's my prediction. What's yours? Is it going to be Joel and Ellie? Who knows? But this is when I get the bomb, or not the bomb, the safe. I unlock the safe, and that is game over. I want you to listen to the reaction of the people against us when I get the safe open. But thanks for watching. Bye.
I just got there as well.
17 cans, wow. It was only us two.
Serious, man. What? What happened to our level 220 million friend?
I don't know.